Well, hey there, and welcome to Barking Bird. It's been a couple of weeks since I've seen y'all. We've been busy. Did a little RA run, a little retail arbitrage. Went chasing some chlorine. Let me tell you what, that was very profitable. There was one 5-day period where I sold about $16,000. I made over $6,000 in profit. That made me very happy. I may even get to keep some of that money if they quit sending it back. But that's why I have not been around. Just been, like I say, very busy and tired. So today we're going to get on it here. We're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you the best 30 sales I've had over the last 90 days and maybe give some folks some ideas of what to look for. This stuff does make money. All this stuff makes money very well. You'll notice it's a little heavy on golf clubs and video games. Video game consoles really kind of at the top end of these lists. I think over the last 3 months I've sold about 280 items. So this will be, like I say, the top 30 of them. We'll let you see that and we'll be back at the end.
Well, we'll start here with 30th place. This is a Magnasonic. I'm not really certain exactly what it does. I assume it's some sort of film editing hardware. For me, it's a $2 bill that turned into $70. I made a $68 profit on this one. That makes me happy. Then we move right on over to a tie for 28th place. This is a Mizuno softball fast pitch catcher's mitt. This one we paid $5 for. We sold it for $75. That gives us a nice tidy profit of $70. Also in 28th place, we've got Digimon World 1. It's the black label PS1 version. Another one that we bought for $5 and sold for $75. $70, here we go. I love free, and that's what this one was. This was thrown in as part of another purchase. This is a PSP, and we sold this for $73.95. All profit. This is a really nice Brother labeling machine. It comes with a case, it comes with batteries. I tell you, it must do everything that you'd ever need a labeling machine to do. I've never needed a labeling machine, so I don't really know. We bought this one for $10, and we sold it for $84. In a tie for 24th spot, we have this nice Mizuno first baseman's mitt. This was basically brand new. It did have a little bit of a stain on it, or it probably would have gone for a lot more. We paid $5 for this one and sold it for $80. Again, $75 profit. Again, tied for 24th spot is this Body Mass Index monitor. When I looked at it in the thrift store, I thought it was a game controller of some type. But I'm glad it wasn't, because I paid $5 for it, and this one also sold for $80. $75 profit. On to 23rd place, we've got two Adams VST hybrids. The 6 hybrid and the 7 hybrid. We paid $2 each for these, a total of $4. We sold them for $80. There we go with a $76 profit. Our tie for 21st place starts with this nice Cobra never used, new in box, Cobra CB radio. We paid $10 for it. We sold it for $90. We put $80 in our pocket. The other one in 21st place is this Wii Console. You can see it's got the books with it. It's got a bunch of stuff with it. It's a nice little bundle. We picked this up at a yard sale for $10, and it sold for $90. Again, $80 in the pocket. We enter the top 20 with this Nook. It was a nice Nook. It's a fairly modern one. It came with the case and the charger. We paid $2 for this at a garage sale. We sent it off to somebody else for $85. Well, in 19th position, we have this Bomb Tech 3-wood. I had never even heard of Bomb Tech before, but this is one I'll certainly keep an eye out for in the future. These are nice looking golf clubs. Apparently they play nice too, because folks are willing to pay up for them. I bought this one for $4. We sent it off for $90. We put $86 in our pocket. Printers are kind of a good time. This one we paid $10 for. We sold it for $98.95. So we put about $89 in our pocket with this one. They are a bit more work than other stuff, and they take up more room to store. But for $90, who's going to say no? Now we move into a tie for 14th place. It is a four-way tie, and we start with this nice Badger garbage disposal. If anybody would ever told me I was going to sell garbage disposals at any point in my life, I'd have called them nuts. But this one I picked up for $30. It sat here for a few weeks. It went out the door for $120, and we put $90 in the bank account. The second item in our four-way tie is this Brother printer. Another one that we paid $10 for. We sold it for $100. Again, it sat around for a while. It took up some space. It was a pain to pack. But again, that's a $90 bill. That's $90 to pay my bills with. And the third one in the tie. This is a set of Tommy Armour 845S Silver Scott irons. It's got the one iron, then it's got 3-through sand wedge. Good stiff shafts in them. I thought about keeping these just to play myself, but I preferred to sell them. I again paid $10 for these. We sold them for $100, put $90 in the bank. Still in 14th place here, we have this PS2 Fat Console, bundled with a bunch of other stuff. We paid $15 for this at a garage sale. We got $105 for it. Again, $90. And then we move to lucky number 13th place with this Tailor-Made R11 driver. Another garage sale pickup. It's a nice one. We got it for $10. We sold it for $104. Yet another PS2 Fat Console bundle. This one we paid $5 for, and we sold it for $100. $95 profit. In 11th place, we have a BQ. This is a Ping Zing Beryllium Copper Lob Wedge. These are very much sought after for their soft feel. We paid $5 for this. Apparently they didn't know what they had. We sold it for $100. And now into the top 10 with this Tailor-Made Rocket Balls driver. We gave a $10 bill for this. Somebody else gave us $110 for it. That's a nice profit. In 9th place, we've got a Reebok Speed Pack. This is a set of two 12.5-pound adjustable dumbbells. We stumbled across this in a Goodwill. It was $10. Knew it had to be worth something. Wasn't worth quite sure how much. But when we got it home, it said about $125. It sat for quite a while, though. We ended up parting ways for $115. So we made a little over a C-note. In 8th place, we have another golf club. A Tailor-Made slider driver. Interesting design on these. When I was playing a lot, nothing like this existed. This one we gave a whole $2 bill for. We sold it for $115, taking $113 home. In 7th place, it's another golf club. Y'all ever hear me say I love selling golf clubs? This one is another Tailor-Made. It's the R11S driver. We gave $12 for it. Somebody gave us $130. I put $118 in our pocket. Well, we've made it to 6th place, and guess what? More golf clubs. These are the Adams XTD Cross Cavity Irons. Folks like these things, apparently. I paid $15 for them. I felt like I really paid up. I got $135 for them, so we put six $20 bills in our pocket. We've made it to the top 5, and we've got another golf club. This is an Odyssey Fang 2-ball putter. It's got the weight kit with it. It's got the head cover with it. I paid $40 for it, which is more than I ever paid for a golf club when I was playing for a living. I usually played with a $10 club that I picked up that played against sports. Maybe that's why I didn't make much of a living doing that. This one, though, I paid $40 for, and I sold it for $162.50, making $122.50 for me to play golf with. On to 4th place with, yes, you guessed it, more golf clubs. These are the Adams Idea Tech V4 irons. It's a set of 5 of them. We bought that for $10, and we sold it for $164.95. We put $150 in our pockets for that one. And then there were three. Here we have an Atari 7800 console, power cords, some games, all that. I let the guy work me on this one a little bit. I sold it for a little less than I really wanted to. I had it at about $200. I let him give me $180 for it. This one traveled about halfway around the world over to the Middle East and Qatar. I paid $20, made $160. Second on the list is this 3DS XL and a game. Got this one at a garage sale from a couple of kids. They said they were going to sell it cheap. I didn't expect to spend $75 on it, but I did, and I was happy to do it because we sold this for $240. We made $165. And you know, I wish I could do that every day. Finally, we get to number one, and wouldn't you know, it's more golf clubs. Yeah, 7 of the top 10 are golf clubs on this list. This is a set of Tailor-Made speed blade irons. It's the 5-through pitching wedge. We paid $30 for these, but we sold them for $289. We put $259 in the bank account, sitting there to buy more golf clubs with. I think I'll take a little bit of that money and go fishing, though.
Well, it is quite a bit later here. We've got the video put together. You have seen the 30 items that we've got. It is dark out now. It is a beautiful, beautiful evening here in Northeast Florida. Little traffic noise in the background, but that's fine. I hear the crickets and the cicadas and some other critters out there. But we did have fun putting this video together. We've just been a little out of the pocket the last couple of weeks. A little worn out, not disinterested at all, but a little tired. And then this weekend I won't be out to garage sales again. I'm actually going to take 3 days off of work. My youngest daughter is graduating 8th grade. I can't believe that's really a thing here, but it is. So there's going to be a big celebration. We've got a lot of family coming into town, including my oldest daughter. She's, what is she now, 33 years old, goodness me. Haven't seen anybody in about a year and a half because of COVID, but we will be very excited to see them this weekend. My oldest daughter got married during all this, so I will, next time I see her husband, it will be the first time I've seen him as my son-in-law, and that's kind of fun too. So I'm going to take a few days off. Actually going to go out and have some fun. I'm not going to touch work other than maybe packing some stuff if there's anything to pack, and there should be a few things. But this video, those 30 items that I showed you, they totaled $3,061, so about $102 each. There is in the neighborhood of about $460 in eBay fees on that. That means we actually kept about $2,600 out of all that. That's nice. That's 30 out of 280 items. Of course, the other 280 were worth less on average than those. But it's been a good 3 months. I am looking for things to pick up a little bit. Got some big multi-day yard sales that I'll be traveling to over the next couple of months. I've got ASD in Las Vegas coming up. Make some more wholesale contacts, expand my my Amazon business. I've been working hard on that also, building up my Amazon inventory, which is a fair amount of work, and the items are not as profitable as eBay, but over time I believe I will build a store up that will pretty much support itself and will primarily require maintenance as opposed to active building. With that said, if you are still here, son of a gun, you're probably already subscribed. But if you're not, and you like this sort of thing, you want to follow this journey with me, if I taught you anything, maybe I did, who knows. But if you would, please subscribe, please like, please comment. I do enjoy getting comments from folks, and we will see you next time. Bear down.